Hi, Tony Souza here with the Zipline. Hey man, we just have some great technology companies just coming online here, and I'm really excited about who we got today. We got Ryan Buckley with Scripted.com, just a very cool startup based out in San Francisco, doing some awesome things. They just got the round closed, and I have the privilege of having Ryan online here. We're Skyping in. Ryan, where are you at today? What are you doing?
I'm in Washington, D.C. right now, actually at the University Club of D.C.
Okay.
Scheduling meetings, trying to find our way into the political market.
Wow.
Talking to businesses and organizations and consultants who need content for their various campaigns.
So Scripted is a very unique play where you have literally 80,000 writers that you have access to. And guys like me who are executing campaigns, content campaigns, can access your tool or your library of agents, if you will, to get content. Walk me through what's your software and what your value play is.
Sure. What we've done is taken the pain out of finding and hiring and managing writers.
Okay.
We have access to those 80,000 writers who actually largely came out of the film industry. We, for the last several years, have run a really popular web-based screenwriting platform. These screenwriters all have day jobs. Okay. And so whether you're a tech company looking for cloud data blog posts or a fashion startup looking for content about shoes, we can match you with a very, very qualified writer who will enjoy working on your blog posts, your tweets, your press releases, your website copy. Whatever it is you need, we have a writer who can write it for you.
So you're right sourcing these writers to match up with the project, and the cost savings to a guy like me who's trying to execute a marketing campaign for my clients, it's really astronomical what you're able to do in matching these two. Is it like, what's the secret sauce? How does that happen?
Well, so there's the secret sauce really is the way that we were able to source the writers to begin with.
Okay.
We have great relationships with them. We're able to find this unique combination of a writer who is both very good but doesn't rely on their writing skills for their bread and butter, for their rent check and buying food for their family. They have day jobs.
Right.
They just love to write. And so it's kind of like us being able to find, so when we pitch VCs, I say, what do you love to do? And they say, well, usually playing golf. Right. And I say, what if we paid you $25 to play golf? How would you feel about that? And of course, they love it.
Right.
It's the same proposition when we say, hey, you love to write, let us pay you $25 for that blog post.
On a side note, if you ever create the company that pays somebody to play golf, I'm first in line.
Yeah, I'll track you down.
So your target market and who you're going after, have you got it drilled down? Are you starting to figure out who's really buying content and why, so we can really kind of maybe help you find the clients that are your ideal clients?
Yeah, most of our clients, so they understand the value of high quality content. They've played in and around content marketing before. They're on Facebook already, they're on Twitter. They see the value and they want to expand what they're doing on all of these platforms, but they run into the constraint of, I don't want to have to go out and hire a writer full time. I don't have the desk space or the office space for that. And I don't have time to deal with Craigslist or Odesk or Elance and get deluged with writer applications.
Right.
So it comes down to seeing the value but not having the time to do it. Most of our clients right now are small to medium-sized businesses,
okay.
10 to 20 employees,
so
have a $1,000 to $5,000 per month marketing budget.
So they're getting business through the web. They've got business through their social. They've got an office culture that says, man, we got to write more. We got to get connected more. We got to put more content out there that is connecting to our target market, right? And
right.
They just know that they can't keep up with the bandwidth. You're a way to not only create an augmented staff for them, but also to amplify what is already working times 5, times 10, times 20 for the budget. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. So we're cheaper than going after an agency that's going to charge some really high retainer. We're certainly cheaper than what it would cost to bring a writer on full time with all of that overhead. But you still get the quality, you still get the volume. And in fact, I would argue you get better quality because you don't have to worry about managing them. We have staff experts who know how to manage writers.
So the software, if I go to the site, walk me through what the customer is going to experience. I know if I go there right now and I'm looking for a writer, what can I expect within the first 15 to 30 seconds of being on the site?
We try to make this process as easy as possible because, again, our value prop is eliminating all of the pain from getting high quality writing.
Right.
So you go to scripted.com, you enter a topic, you enter some details, just a few sentences that might describe what your blog post is in mind, and links to any sample blog posts. If you're ordering tweets through us, what your current handle is, and any handles like Twitter accounts you want to emulate.
Right.
And then you literally just click create job, and it's that simple. We do all of the hard work of finding the best writer for your job, managing that deadline, and getting the content across to you.
It's amazing. It really is a cool experience when you get there. We've already filled out the application, gone through the process, and it really is. It's the power of the internet at the nth degree. It's allowing people who want to provide a service, like you said, would love to get paid to do something they love, and matching them with a user base that really needs them but can't afford it in the way that has traditionally been put out. And you guys are using technology to deliver a solution really in a way that we've never even seen before. And I think it's just amazing that you're really the beginning of a movement, in my mind, to right source people, to allow them to work in what they love to do and to work their way into it, and allow the people that need the demand to connect with them in a marketplace.
Yeah, and one thing I didn't mention earlier that is also a major value prop at Scripted, 99.9% of our writers are here in the United States. We don't outsource our writing overseas. Not that we have anything against overseas contractors. I mean, we use them for other things, but when it comes to language, you really need someone local, and that's probably the number one question we get. I don't want my blog post sent to India or Pakistan or the Philippines because it's going to come back with the native English language of that region. I want American English, and it is different, and language is one of those things that when you get down to it, when you look at high quality writing or what you perceive to be high quality writing, it needs to be homegrown. You can't really manufacture language overseas.
It is exactly what we sell with StringCan, with our telemarketing tool. Get a culturally relevant agent instead of sending it over to India or sending it over to the Philippines. Get somebody there that can speak and understand the vibration of inside the United States. And God forbid we're putting more people to work here, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're like domestic outsourcing, and that's it's a unique thing. When you talk about outsourcing, there's a lot that can be outsourced domestically to freelancers here at home.
So, ideal client comes to you right now. What are they spending with you a month? What are the relationships you guys are spending every day trying to cultivate and to grow?
Right. We try to ratchet people up to $1,000 a month. Mm-hmm. That's one blog post a day.
Wow.
And at that level, we offer a little bit of discount. We also allow them to work directly with one of our account managers who will post all of their content for them, who will manage rewrites. Basically, it's like the difference between going into a self-service gas station lane and the full-service one.
So if you're a professional service guy that knows that blogging is helping grow his business, for $1,000 a month, you can post one blog a day. You can direct, you can develop, and there's a full rights release when you sign off on the content, right?
Yeah. There's no attribution requirement to Scripted or the original author. It's work for hire. It's 100% ghostwritten. The client owns the content outright, entirely, and we don't resell any of it. It's all original. It's all passed through a plagiarism detection API. It's a third party that we outsource to for that particular process. So you can be 100% confident that this is original content.
One of the coolest businesses we've come across on the Zip line Hey, it's so great, Ryan, to have you on here, and I appreciate you dealing with the location and being out in the marketplace, out there banging on it. Congratulations on the closing on your first round. I want to be there for the second. We're going to have you. Hopefully, we'll be face to face the next time we see each other. Appreciate you.
I'll look forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right, take care.